Beware, for these tales will send a chill coursing through your veins and make you wonder where the boundaries of reality truly lie. From the actual crimes that fueled Poltergeist to the haunted locations that birthed the Amityville Horror, we'll look at 5 horror movies based on real-life stories. Number 5, The Amityville Horror. The Amityville Horror is a movie inspired by real events that have captured people's imagination for decades, inspiring books, movies, and TV shows. But behind the horror and the scares is a dark and chilling real-life story that is every bit as spine-tingling as the fictionalized version portrayed on the big screen. In 1974, the DeFeo family was brutally murdered in their Amityville, New York home. The killer, Ronald DeFeo Jr., claimed he was controlled by demonic forces and told to commit the heinous crimes. Just 1 year later, the Lutz family moved into the same house, and within 28 days, they fled in terror, claiming that the house was haunted by malevolent spirits. The story of the Amityville Horror became a sensation, attracting media attention from all over the world. And it wasn't long before filmmakers jumped on the opportunity to bring the tale to the big screen. The first movie, The Amityville Horror, was released in 1979, followed by several sequels and a remake. So what's scarier, the movie or what actually happened in real life? Well, despite the popularity of the movies, the real-life story behind them is far more frightening. The Lutz family claimed they were terrorized by a series of supernatural events, including mysterious voices, foul odors, and the appearance of ghostly figures. They also claimed that their home was infested with flies, even in the dead of winter, and that windows and doors would open and close on their own. In recent years, the events in the Amityville Horror House has been thoroughly investigated, and many experts have cast doubt on the validity of the Lutz's claim. Some have even suggested that the story was nothing more than a hoax designed to cash in on the public's fascination with the supernatural. Number 4, Compliance. Film Compliance, a 2012 movie, is a chilling reminder of inspirational movies based on true stories, showcasing the power dynamics in society and the disturbing ways in which people can be manipulated and coerced. The film is based on a real-life fast food restaurant incident in 2004, where an abusive manager convinces employees to strip search a fellow worker based on a fake phone call from a supposed police officer. This disturbing incident highlights the alarming reality of obedience to authority, even in the face of unethical and potentially criminal behavior. The employees in this situation, feeling pressured by the perceived power of the supposed police officer, blindly followed the order they were given without questioning the validity or morality of the problem. What would you do if you suddenly attained power in your life? Would you be unjust? Would you do bad things? The Compliance serves as a cautionary tale of a TV series based on true events that serves as a reminder that sometimes people in positions of power sometimes decide to do things that are inherently unjust. Unfortunately, this is not an isolated incident. Studies have shown that people are prone to obey authority figures, even in the face of immoral or unethical acts. The infamous Milgram experiment in the 1960s demonstrated the disturbing lengths people will go to in obedience to an authority figure. In the experiment, participants were instructed to deliver electroshocks to a supposed test subjects, with the intensity increasing each time the test subject answered a question incorrectly. Despite the screams and pleas of the test subject, many participants continued to deliver the shocks, illustrating the disturbing power that authority can have over individuals. Compliance serves as a haunting reminder of the dark and sinister potential of obedience to authority and the consequences that arise from blindly following orders. It is a film that will leave you questioning the extent of your observation and the power dynamics within society. Number 3, Poltergeist. Released in 1982 as a classic horror film that has captivated audiences for decades with its tale of ghostly hauntings and hostile spirits. However, many fans may not know that the film is rooted in an authentic and terrifying history of tragedy and death. The house used as a central location in the film, the Freeling family's home, was built on top of a former cemetery. This macabre detail is no mere coincidence. The filmmakers intentionally chose location for its eerie, spooky aura. This real-life horror will come back to haunt production, as several of the actors and crew members associated with the film died in mysterious and gruesome circumstances. Do you believe in the poltergeist curse? There's no denying the chill that runs down everyone's spine when watching this classic horror film. The most famous example is the untimely death of Dominique Dunne, who played the oldest daughter in the film. Just 5 months after the release of Poltergeist, Dunne was murdered by her ex-boyfriend in a fit of jealousy. Another actor in the film, Julian Beck, died of stomach cancer before the film was released. Meanwhile, the young actress who played the character Carol Ann, Heather O'Rourke, passed away at 12 years old from complications from surgery. These deaths, along with the eerie history of the location used for filming, have led to rumors and legends of a poltergeist curse that has plagued the film and its participants for decades. Despite the lack of concrete evidence to support these claims, the frighteningly natural history behind the poltergeist only adds to its already frightening aura. The poltergeist serves as a reminder of the power of the unknown and the fear that can arise from the seemingly harmless. It is a film that has captured the imagination of audiences for generations, and its real-life horror roots only add to its spooky legacy. Number 2. The Girl in the Box. The Girl in the Box is a 2016 film, and it's a chilling tale inspired by one of the most heinous real-life cases of abduction and abuse in recent history. This film is one of the best movies based on real life, and it revolves around Colleen Stan, a young woman kidnapped in 1977 and held captive for over 7 years by her abuser, Cameron Hooker. Hooker, a seemingly average man, lured Stan into his car with the promise of a ride and then proceeded to abduct, torture, and rape her repeatedly over several years. He kept her locked in a box under his bed for 23 hours a day, only letting her out to perform menial tasks or to be subjected to further abuse. Despite the horrific conditions she was subjected to, Stan managed to survive and escape with the help of a good Samaritan. The story of Colleen Stan is a haunting reminder of some individuals' cruel and evil nature and the disturbing lengths they will go to exert control and power over others. It is a sobering reminder that danger can lurk behind even the most unassuming of individuals, and that no one is immune from the potential for abuse. Do you think that this film serves as a stunning depiction of the human spirit's resiliency in the face of unfathomable evil? The film adaptation of The Girl in the Box does not shy away from the disturbing details of the real-life case and serves as a powerful portrayal of the resilience of the human spirit. It is a film that will leave you with a sense of horror and unease and a newfound appreciation for courage and strength of those who survive and escape such abusive situations. The story of Colleen Stan is a powerful and harrowing tale that will stick with you long after you watch the film. It shows that it's hard to keep even a broken person down forever. Before we get to our last clip, subscribe to our channel if you enjoyed this video and want to see more like this one. Number 1. The Watcher. The Watcher, a 2022 horror film inspired by the real-life terror of stalking and the loss of privacy. The film follows a young family who moves into a seemingly perfect new home, only to be terrorized by a mysterious stalker who's been watching their every move. Unfortunately, the fear depicted in The Watcher is not too far from reality. Stalking is a serious crime that affects millions of people each year, causing fear, anxiety, and loss of privacy. The phenomenon is a disturbing reminder that our sense of security can be shattered by someone determined to invade our lives and control our every move. In recent years, technological advances will only worsen the situation, as stalkers now have access to a wide array of tools to monitor their victims. From GPS tracking devices to hidden cameras, stalkers have an unprecedented ability to watch and control their targets. This technology, combined with the anonymity of the internet, has made it easier than ever for stalkers to harass and intimidate their victims. Be sure to tell us your real-life horrors in the comment section below. Whether you are a fan of horror films or not, The Watcher is a film that is sure to leave you feeling uneasy and with a newfound appreciation for the importance of personal safety and privacy. With its real-life roots, the film demonstrates that sometimes the scariest stories are the ones that are inspired by actual events. But you know what's even scarier than these horror movies based on real-life events? These tales of real-life events that will undoubtedly keep you up at night. Be sure to check out this scary video picked for you by the algorithm.